Welcome back. It's now my take. I'm talking about who is the fittest between the big three, the Labour Party, the APC, and the PDP. You know who represents all of them, who will be representing them on the ballot come 2023 presidential elections. Yes, who is the fittest between the three? When we talk about health status, when we talk about fitness, who is the fittest within the three candidates? Now, I don't want you to give me an answer now because there's so much conversation going around this. Over the weekend and over the weeks, there were speculations that the APC presidential candidate was sick, as in very, very sick. Those speculations were drawn from the fact that he wasn't at the historic signing of the peace accord in Abuja. And people felt, they felt his conspicuous absence. That means his presence was absent at the accord signing. And people started saying, he is sick, he's in hospital. Some people saying he's battling for his life. Rumors were spread all over social media. There was so much people talking about it, sharing tweets that he's moved from this hospital to that hospital. And of course, those fears and speculation arose that he's not doing so well. As a matter of fact, people felt that he was dead. Now, this is what his spokesperson said when asked where he was, talk about his whereabouts. Where is the APC presidential candidate? This is what the APC spokesperson said. We'll be right back.
Elephant in the room of a question. Where is your presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in London.
What's he doing in London?
Exactly. What's he doing in London? He cannot rest in Lagos. They will not let him rest. So he came into Abuja most of the time. They will still not let him rest. This man has been working for an average of 20 hours in the 24 hours in each day. So reasonable people thought, Oga, you need to leave this country because they will not let you rest. The campaign is coming soon. You will not even have any time. So as to have proper...
So you're saying the campaign is coming soon. The campaign has started.
Yeah, it has started.
You would have thought he'd taken his break before the campaign.
Well, that is the issue. We thought he could take the break by coming to Abuja. But they're not letting him take the break. And as I speak with you, the issue of today that is being made a big issue with, the invitation for the peace accord came after he has left the country. Even the deputy, his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, was not in town. He had to leave what he was doing in Maiduguri and rush down to Lagos today. So these are things that people need to understand.
Well, videos have surfaced recently online from both the APC and the PDP candidates. One dancing, another one cycling. Yes, one was dancing for a photo shoot. The other one was cycling in his living room. Something kind of funny about that video, that it was smack in the center of the living room. Not everybody puts their cycling devices in the cycling equipment in the middle of their sitting room. But I think for the photo op thing, they just tried to do that, and that's the result. The other person was obviously in the studio dancing to Davido's songs and looking very, very happy. Now, people have said the video of Bola Ahmed Tinubu cycling is an old video. People even brought a picture that showed this is possibly an old video. And some people are saying that it was an attempt to stave off the rumors that he's actually sick. And of course, he had released a tweet and said he's alive. Other people are asking, why don't you just release a medical statement and to say that you're really healthy and that you're fit and everything? Well, the question about the authenticity of the video, whether he's alive or whether the only proof to show he's alive is that he could be cycling. Other people said, you're in London, you could have just walked the streets of London. Oh, this is the technological age, Oga. Why don't you just do a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live and say, hey, I'm alive. He had to cycle in the sitting room. Here's what an Arise TV show host said. Arise TV show host Rufai Hussaini and Ruben Abati. This was what they said, and we'll be right back.
Since the days of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, and now we have reached a stage, that, look, it's not just the law saying that you have to be fit to be able to do the job, because it's a difficult job. You must also demonstrate it. So we are now at a point where questions are being raised about the health of our political leaders. But the only caveat that I would like to put here is that, look, we're all human beings. It's only God that determines who is healthy, who is not healthy. After all, President Buhari came there. He spent almost a whole year in and out of hospital. But look at the man now. He's sprinting up and down, you know, even in the last moments. But there were many who wrote him off just on the basis of health. So Nigerians, they want a healthy leader. And here is Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Say, oh, I'm fit, I'm healthy, I'm good, I'm on a bike, I'm exercising and all that. The way the matter is going, because I also saw the PDP presidential candidate yesterday dancing to Davido's music. Don't be surprised. This season film drama, as you and Tundu MK Abiola call it, don't be surprised if tomorrow they show us footages from the other room and we will not be so surprised. But I hope it will not get to that ridiculous point.
I mean, concerning this, Tinubu not attending the signing ceremony of the peace accord is very, very bad optics. It shows that Nigerians are not being taken seriously. I understand the point that, yeah, there's nothing legally backing him and all the legalese. But you see, the job to be president of Nigeria is serious business. You want to be ready on day one. You want to be seen signing peace accords. You want to be seen leading the line. Apart from any legalese, it is bad optics, and it's made a lot of Nigerians scared, and we can't deny that. A video coming out of somebody riding a bike, anybody can ride a spinning bike. I'm not moved by people dancing or riding spinning bike. They should release their health records. Let us see.
So who is the healthiest of the three, the big three? I'm talking about Bola Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, and Peter Obi. Bear in mind, Peter Obi is officially 61 years of age. Atiku Abubakar is officially 75 years of age. And Bola Tinubu is officially 70 years of age. Here's my take. Bola Tinubu is old and is advanced in age. Let's forget about all the hype and all the stories. He's old and advanced in age. Can we all agree to that? Fine. Point number two. If, according to one of the APC spokespersons, that he was so tired of seeing visitors, and he's just a candidate, he has not contested, he has not won yet, and he's so tired of seeing visitors, he had to travel to London to avoid the distraction. What happens if he wins the presidency? When diplomats, political people, ministers, everyone wants to see him, where would he travel to? The moon? Point number three. Politicians don't really care about your age, don't care about your health status. It's all about interest. At one point, late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and the current President Muhammadu Buhari were known to be out of the country for a long time, and this was because of their health. So, is this going to be a repeat of that? A political office holder in Nigeria feels that they can live off tubes and still rule Nigeria. After all, there was one political aide who said, the president can rule from anywhere. That's a Nigerian statement that was made. They thought it's going to be in the past. It's never going to be said again. But it seems that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu wins, we'll hear more of that statement. We'll be having more of our president living in the UK and ruling Nigeria. That will be one of the legacies that APC will grant Nigerians. One of the many legacies they've dropped for Nigerians in their 8-year tenure under President Muhammadu Buhari. The latest will be remote presidency. Presidency from anywhere in the world except in Nigeria. Who is the fittest of the three? The one who needs rest and goes to London and sends videos to prove that, or pictures, or the other two who travel all around Nigeria doing their campaigns, meeting everyone from day to day, even without rest. Nigerians are looking for a fit president, a president who will not need to stay out of the country for medical issues half of the year or for one full year, like we saw under President Buhari's first tenure. What Nigerians are looking for is a fit president. So you ask yourself, who is the fittest of the three of them? Don't be sentimental, say the truth. Nigerians need a very fit president in the mind and in the body. That's my take, and I'll be watching to see how things happen. The campaigns have kicked off, but not too much. We're not seeing much activity, but we're going to watch and see how things pan out as the days go by. Thanks to our production team for putting this together. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter, and everywhere. Make sure you enable notifications to get latest updates of our shows. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Sammy Ajufo. We'll see you again next episode of Punchline.